Hi everyone, it's Vicky here and welcome to a fun week where I'll be posting one video per day using Lawn Fawn stamp sets. This stamp set I'll be using today is called You Float My Boat, and there are also matching dies. The set doesn't come together with the dies, but I like to staple them on top and store them together. So I'll be using these three pattern papers, which are from this authentic paper pad. You can find all the supplies I'm using below the video in the details area, and I'll be working on a white standard card that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm cutting down this pattern paper to be exactly 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 because this will cover up my whole card front. So I've actually cut it out a hair bigger, but I'll fix that later on. I'm using tape adhesive at the back and I'll stick it on top of my card. Now, just because it was a bit larger, I'll be using my scissors to cut out whatever sticks out. And if you check out, it's very sticky, so I decided to use my Tim Holtz scissors, not only because they don't stick, but I think they cut better. So I guess my card is perfect now, and I'll go on with the rest of the card. I'll cut down this blue pattern paper, and this will be 3 3/4 by 5. So it's 1/4 of an inch smaller on each side of the card, and I'm doing that because I want to have a frame around it. I am going for a very classic design on this card, but you see that I have a very fun embellishment at the end. So I just took a note of how high I want this stripped paper to be, and now I'll stick it down on the very bottom of my card. Now that my card base is ready, I'll go ahead and stamp my image. I'll be using the anchor, so I'm taking it out of the package, and I'll also use the matching die, so I'll pick that out of the packaging as well. And now I'll go ahead and stamp my anchor by using Versamark ink. I'm planning to use my embossing powder there, and this is zinc embossing powder, which is gold, and please tell me this never happened to you. The embossing powder is all over my table. I keep calm and I pretend that nothing happened there, so I go on with my embossing. And just because I forgot to use my embossing tool before stamping, I have some gold embossing powder all over the place on my paper, so I've just used a small brush to clean it out. Now I'm using my heat gun to melt the powder, and my anchor is now ready. Now, by the magic of video editing, my table is clear again. And now it's time to stamp my sentiment. This time I'm going to do embossing the right way, so I've used my embossing tool, and now I'm going to stamp my sentiment with Versamark ink and use my powder without spilling it all over the place. It's time to create my embellishment now, so I'm using the matching die over the anchor, and I secure it with some post-it tape, and I'll use my cuttlebag to die cut the anchor. If you're going for a nautical card or a scrapbook layout, remember to combine red with navy blue, white, and also add some splashes of gold. I've used tiny foam squares at the back of the anchor, and I'll stick it on top of my sentiment. So the base of my card is ready, but now I'll go ahead and create some fun embellishment using this cord. So I'm going to create a nautical knot there, which I think is going to be perfect for this card. To attach the cord on my card, I decided to use my crocodile and add some eyelets on each side of my card. I'm going to add the knot just where the stripes meet the navy paper. So I just made the holes there, and I'll be using 2 eyelets which are gold. These are by We Are Memory Keepers, and I'll just use my crocodile to set them down on my paper. I think that gold eyelets really complement the nautical designs. And now that the eyelets are in place, I'll just thread my cord through the eyelets and secure them at the back using Scotch tape. To attach this on my card base, I'm using foam squares at the back to add some dimension. And that was the card for today. I hope you had fun and got inspired. Don't forget to join me tomorrow and the whole week, since I'll be posting 1 video per day featuring Lawn Fawn stamp sets. Thank you all for watching.